Hello and welcome to all my dear students. I hope that you all are safe and healthy. Dear children, today we are going to discuss tense from functional grammar. So this video contains the content about tense and its use. We will be covering present and indefinite or simple present tense in this video. So first we will look what tense is. Tense denotes time and state of an action. By the example, it will be more clear. She hit the dance floor, which is an state of action. She does her work. It is also an state of action because the subject is in an action here and it is written in simple present tense. He is happy, then he is fat. This describes state. So, by these two examples, we are clear that tense denotes state or action. Now, moving ahead, we all know that it is known to all that tense largely fall under three categories. The first is the present tense, the second is the past tense, and the third is the future tense. Now, each tense is further divided into four parts. Simple or indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So, these four parts or these divisions are applicable to all the three sections of tenses, which is present, past and future. So in this video we will be covering the simple present tense. The simple present tense or present indefinite tense is used to express universal truths or permanent facts. For example, the sun rises in the east. It is a universal truth. Then COVID virus causes corona. COVID virus causes corona. So this is a permanent fact. To express habitual actions. Snake kills rat or cows give milk. These are habitual actions. Third, the simple present tense is used to express actions in the immediate present or to indicate the present period. Now, we will take some examples for this third statement. Now, here comes the actress. This is in simple present tense and it indicates the immediate present. The subject comes in the immediate present, which is the actress. My mother works in a school. The fourth part is to express a fixed future action. The action which is fixed in the future at a given point of time. The function starts at 7 p.m. The summer holiday begins next month. So, in these two examples, if you see the first example, the function starts at 7 p.m. The function is yet to start and it is fixed in the future at 7 p.m. The summer holiday is also fixed and it will start or begin from the next month. Now, the fifth part, the simple present tense also work with the verbs of perception like see, hear, feel, taste, smell. Now, example, she feels for the needy. Some flowers smell sweet. The sixth point says that we use simple present tense to show ownership or relationship. The red bike belongs to Simon. This statement shows ownership, that the bike belongs to Simon, or Simon is the owner of the red bike. He has two brothers. Now here this statement shows the relationship, the subject relation with his two brothers. Now the sixth point says with time and conditional clauses. And you need to remember and keep in your mind that time clauses are written with the conjunction of time, as, till, when, until, as soon as, while, etc. So when you will write this statement, you will start it with a time clause. When you reach Delhi, I shall meet you. So here you can see the sentence started with a conjunction of time. The second example, if she studies hard, she will succeed. Now, this statement is a conditional clause, because here the subject, if she studies, this is a condition, then she is going to succeed. So, this statement is a conditional clause. In scientific fact, like water boils at 100 degree centigrade, or wind causes waves. These all are what? These all are scientific facts. Now we will go through the form, how we write simple present tense. Suppose you are going to write a positive sentence in a simple present tense. You will write first the subject, the first form of the verb, then S or ES. This is the formula for writing a sentence in simple present tense, a positive sentence in simple present tense. Mother wakes up early morning. So this is the example. Now second section says the form of a negative sentence in simple present tense. It says that you will write the subject with does or do not plus the first form of the verb. I do not see her these days. She does not work hard. Now the third part is writing an interrogative sentence in simple present tense. The form will be does plus do plus subject plus the first form of the verb followed by a question mark. Do they play cricket? Question mark. Does the water freezes at 0 degree centigrade? So this was a brief description about simple present tense. In our next video, we will be covering the next topic, which is present continuous tense. My dear students, keep practicing the questions given in your textbook. Till the next video, blessings and peace.